Sir, we appear to have come into a strange section of space. It appears dead. Would that be dead space, number one? Yes! Initiate warp sequence! Out of here! No necromorphs shall be on my ship! Whoosh! Yes! Initiate warp 10! Warp 11! And thus we go into Unreal 2, the Awakening Land. Why are we going into Unreal 2 Awakening Land? Well, the answer is quite simple. I cannot get the game that shall be known as Dark Souls to work anymore. Now you'd be wondering, why doesn't Dark Souls work? Well, ever since I installed a new video card, it likes to crash. I spent quite a lot of time trying to fix it too. On top of that, when it did work, I was attacked by a few people using cheats, or hacks, or whatever you want to call them. And when they killed me, since they were invulnerable and there's no question whether or not they would, I respawned with no items. Happened to me twice. So, sorry Dark Souls, I'm going to put you up on the shelf. And I might not ever play it again because it likes to crash. And on top of dying, it makes the game very, very angry face worthy. So, rather than get a very, very angry face, we're going to go into Unreal 2 Land. And Unreal Land is quite fun. I do have a lot of good memories of this game. I haven't played it to completion, but I've played a big chunk of it, and I played it quite a long time ago too, so I don't remember crap about this game. But all I know is the beginning, or yeah, the first like 5 minutes of it, simply because I did a test recording. Without further ado, let's go. And that cursor's so cool. Look at that. It looks kind of like the Halo plasma sword. It was before Halo, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to check my sources now. That little side. Go to new game, and we're gonna play in normal because it's got intense combat, and I like intense combat. Also, you may notice that this game is very, very pretty looking, but it's on the verge of silly looking. And you may be wondering, Ego, what do you mean silly looking versus pretty looking? Well, that looks pretty. The planet looks pretty. The moon looks pretty. You can almost pass for Mass Effect. Then we have the lander. Yes, yes, that thing is a lander. It doesn't look like some kind of screwed up bike with chicken legs or an escape pod. That's what it looks like. It looks like an escape pod. Yeah, that's an actual lander. That's going to re-enter the atmosphere of the planet rather than burn up and smack into like the ocean or some guy's backyard as a molten chunk of slag. Do I know how this works? No, but it's got purple engines. Purple engines say swoosh. By the way, our hero is flying that. Forgot the name of the hero, and I should remember that, but skipped my mind. Apologies. Should be announced in like the next minute. Oh yeah, we're loading again. Thank you. Stand by. Initializing. Look at that pretty water. It looks kind of like Halo. Oh god, the Covenant. Facility looks a bit wonky. It's kind of a waste of space. Going to robot walk up the stairs. Oh yeah. That man is not doing anything nefarious. No. Hey sir, are you looking at porn? No, no I'm not. Now, what about your report? Awkward silence.
Commander Hawkins, sir.
Good to see you, Dalton.
That's the crappiest salute I've ever seen. Do it again!
Your request for reinstatement in the Marines has been denied. Again. I know you're disappointed, but we can try again in 6 months.
Can I buck it up the line?
Oh my god!
I spoke with General Drexler personally. It was no go.
Damn.
When you return to your ship, you'll have a new pilot. He's a Hex Corps alien named Naban. We got him in an officer exchange program.
I hate Hex Corps aliens.
He's some kind of muckety-muck on his home planet, and the brass want him kept out of harm's way. You've got the quietest patrol, so you're it.
Brass is a crappy
mighty
metal.
tired of babysitting the ass end of nowhere.
I don't like
the colonial
babysitting
authority
asses.
isn't so
They
bad,
fart.
John.
We don't see as
They
much
talk
action as
shit.
the Marines, but our tradition of service is just as strong.
Save it for the recruits, sir. I know the score.
Stow it, Dalton.
It's 2012.
We've got a new refresher
Oh, wait,
course set up in the
2013.
basement. Either give it a run or get back to your ship. Dismissed.
I'm the commander. I can say dismissed.
Do you want to take the
subordinates.
training run? Or get back to your ship?
This is the thing. We have a choice. And the tutorial, it does not really give you anything interesting per se. It's just a tutorial. It does let you know what kind of model your suit is and little tidbits like that. But generally, it's more tedious than anything. It's kind of violent, but not fun violent. Anyway,
I
we're
should
gonna
be
return to our
getting
ship.
back.
Safe journey, John.
If I remember correctly, the sidearm he has, you actually get later on in the game, and it is actually impressive. You're not given one of those because you suck. You've been demoted in the military to freaking the equivalent of an MP, basically, even though everybody salutes you.
Glad you could drop by, Marshal.
They brought me in straight from Texas. I'm a space Texan. Apparently he has space asthma and rocks. He has a necklace of rocks. Come on, this isn't a USA. Is it UAC? Yeah, this is not a UAC facility. Yeah. They don't tell us, but we go down the stairs. And then there's these guys. Why they didn't use the same model for these two people, I'll never know. I think they're just showing off. Look, we can do color variations between the two. We don't say anything other than standing here. Are you two supposed to be snipers? Also, those guns look like they'd be friggin' heavy. Not gonna lie. Also, there's no railing back here. So you could, in theory, plummet right to your death. Guess we gotta walk all the way down there. Also, there's no music here. I'm not sure if there's no music in-game or anything like that. I don't know, it's just quiet. I'm sure you can hear, like, the wind in the background, but for the most part, nah. Then there's this guy. I don't know what his helmet is supposed to be, but he's got a star on it, and it's a blue star. Oh, I completed an objective. Oh yeah, I gotta push this button. Button has been pressed. Door doesn't seal the entire elevator. Does it seal it? This elevator sucks. Sort of sounds like the elevators in my apartment complex. Sometimes you think you're gonna die. I think I've talked about this before, especially in fear elevators. They resemble the elevators that I used to take, especially the one that was in my old... Or the call... Oh, okay, fine. That works. At least it's a fast loading. You can imagine the guy in the cockpit. I don't even know how that lander works. Open the bay! Open the bay! So I already having a discussion, like a pool, as to whether or not it's going to make it back up. I don't know why, but I'm getting like a Serenity flashback. No, not a game, the movie. I almost said show. Technically that's incorrect. Oh god, it's a Death Star! No, don't fly in the Death Star! Okay, good. Veer off, veer off, veer. It's not a moon. It's got Jedis in it. Sith. Darth Vader. That'd be the creepiest thing ever to hear during like a freaking loading screen. They should do that during like some kind of Star Wars game. Yes. You look like you're from Metal 2000. If anyone doesn't know that movie, it's disgusting. It's an animated movie that's kind of disgusting. I don't even know how to describe it. Why is it unnaturally silent? It's really creepy. Are my headphones broken?
First Officer
Whoa.
Ida returning command of the ship to you, sir. Ship's engineer
There
Isaac
we go.
is standing by on the upper deck, and ship's pilot Naban has the con.
There needs to be a third question as to why did you wear the most minimal shirt I have ever seen? Like, seriously. Hold on. We're gonna come back in a moment. We'll go to the second half of the video, and every single time I touch the record button, I sidestep slightly. Sorry, it's just I haven't changed the button yet because I'm lazy. But let's discuss this. Let's discuss her attire. She has a nice hairstyle. She's kind of pretty, but she has a weird ponytail in the back that has glowing bits on it. She has this thing that looks like it's crushing her boobs against her chest, and it's very, very revealing and not at all formal or proper. And she has a tattoo of a snake coming from her pants or trousers. Does anyone get the symbolism here? Trouser snake, and what is trouser snake a euphemism for? Something phallic. So are we getting the hint here that this isn't entirely a woman? I'd expect it from Metal 2000. Ugh.
What's with all the ranks and titles?
Prolonged exposure to brass usually makes you revert to your primitive military state.
Oh, thank you very much.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
Military's effective.
Sir.
What's our status?
While you were docking, we received a distress call from the Alara star system. We're already en route. Would you like to take an inspection tour of the ship and meet our new pilot, or go right to the briefing room for the mission?
Let's do the inspection.
We've got plenty of time. Let's take a look
I know
around.
some people rolled their eyes when they heard inspection, but this is the intro
Let's begin
video.
right here in the drop room. We need a new airlock unit, but the quartermaster on Avalon didn't have any, as usual.
Airlock sounds
We've
slightly
ordered
important.
a new one for
not
our
gonna lie.
next visit. I'll wait for you outside the briefing room.
Lixin Corp. Lixin. How do you work? Oh, cool. I can kind of... Oh, I can get all the way over here. Nope. Invisible wall. Oh, God. The game is broken. Oh, never mind. What's this do? Oh, it opens. Okay. Wait. What is that? It's too blurry. So, an airlock. We need a new airlock. That sounds a bit dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like getting sucked out into space. I have a suit, though.
We took advantage of the layover to upgrade the holo projector in the briefing room. I'll wait here while you take a look around.
Oh, sure, you could upgrade the holo projector, but you can't fix the airlock. You suck! Plastic donut. Wow. Keyboards. Laptop keyboard. Oh. Those look like my keyboard, except for there's no letters on them. How do you type on these? That'd be hard. Fine. I've inspected this area. No, wait, I haven't. What's down here? I'm a space policeman. No one better be smoking space pot. I'll watch out for space punks doing space larceny and space burglary and other space crime. I'll use my space nightstick. Where are my space weapons?
As you requested, we converted the storage room to a weapons locker. Isaac will now do your weapon loadouts here.
I want to
Resuming
overuse the
Ahsoka.
word space more. And you're space
didn't I
anorexic.
say that out loud.
Not drunk again.
Space
Well,
drunk?
no, actually. But you know, it's only a matter of time.
Woohoo!
Anyway, he's waiting for you on the upper deck to complete the inspection. I'll go prepare the briefing.
You disturbed me. Her name's Ida. I'd have preferred a different name. Haha. Sorry, I'm very immature. What in the world? Is this place filled with she-males or whatever? Okay, grid. Hey, your iPad has static. Also has a keyboard. Tiny. How would you type with that? Fine. What's this? Gun locker. This one goes pew pew. This one shoots lots of bullets, I guess. And this one makes things explode extra special. It's a Hydra. A 404 GL. I guess it's a grenade launcher. Stand up. Well, his name's John Dalton. Duh. I wanted to call him John Doe. That was close. Ladders.
Welcome back, boss. You want to
Smoke too?
inspect the upper deck?
You have a tiny arm.
Might as well. What do you got?
Your quarters haven't been disturbed. We've put Naban in the other port
Is that a pack
cabin,
of
but his
smokes?
gear is still
It
in
is
the
a pack of
hold,
smokes.
so there's nothing to see yet. Let's look at the starboard berths instead.
Let me guess, you got space cancer from space smoking, and it goes into your leg and arm instead of your lungs. I guess that's progress. Means you don't die.
Hiatus cabin.
This is like Doom 3.
Spotless as usual, I'm sure.
I will look for spots,
I'll wait here.
and I will look for some compromising material. That trouser snake has me uneasy. What do those do? Why does everyone's iPad have static? Seriously, that makes no sense. Nothing in there, and what's this? Tycho, the bear with a bee stinger. No, not a bee stinger. I mean, it's a ghost with 3 eyes. Although the eyes look suspiciously like those banana chips, which are delicious. 3D chest, which I'll never ever play.
Moving on.
It's too complicated. I don't like space chest. What's your name? I forgot.
And the idiots in supply still haven't sent up any spare transducers. How they expect me to keep this bucket of bolts airborne is beyond me.
Beat him with my space nightstick. Space police brutality, but...
I've redecorated my cabin. Early provincial. Hope you like it.
Early provincial? Does that mean it should look like modern? No, it just looks slobby. That makes bleeping sounds too. What's this? That looks like a foot. I see. They still use crappy keyboards. Wait! This opens. Oh, nothing in there. Never mind. Fine, your room is a mess.
Next up is the bridge.
You know, smoking in a spaceship's probably a bad idea.
I tell you, being on the butt end of the food chain really sucks. If we were a marine ship, we wouldn't have to wait around for parts. I'm making a new art form out of scrounging.
Oh, I can walk. You scrounge things? You had plenty of smokes.
I guess the biggest change to the bridge is our new pilot.
Ooh.
I'll let you introduce yourself. By the way, I picked up some new ordnance on Avalon.
Ordnance?
Let's go over it after Ida's briefing. See ya.
Ordnance. Ordnance means guns. Traditionally means guns. Crates. Wonder what's in them. Wait. Does this alien have a nice and open face? It does. It's a jelly bean. Oh my god, it's so creepy.
Hello, Marshal, sir.
I sort of remember this, actually.
It is many pleasures to be buttling with you.
Oh my god, it actually
aboard
talks.
This fine ship.
Buttling?
Buttling. Waiting upon.
You're a talking
No,
jelly bean!
Serving. I am seeing many
Other aliens.
pleasures serving with you. And I am saluting you again.
No need to salute in a
Oh
bond.
my god,
It's
its
an
face is so
informal
creepy.
ship.
I don't know
Why
if
don't
you
you
can see
just
it on
settle
YouTube.
in here
Seriously.
and I'll catch up with you later.
Aye, sir. Settling in is now my top priorities.
Alright folks, if you can't see that on YouTube quality, basically imagine, if you will, someone took a big jelly bean and like cracked a glow stick in the mold and then made it have a fat person's face and then grossly distorted the features and then it sort of talks but it's not in rhythm with how it's speaking. And that's the face that you're getting. It's quite disturbing, almost as disturbing as a space asthmatic. He speaks in heavy breathing. Ooh, is that Egypt? No, that's where I just was. I want to have a memory of this trip. Click, snapshot. Okay, so you have uniforms and a helmet. And boots. You're very boring, Mr. Dalton. You're very military-oriented. I can tell because you have a flag. And a medal that's octagonal. It's like a stop sign. They give you a stop sign as an award. That sucks. You have static. You're not good enough for a grid, Mr. Dalton. What's down here? Seriously, I'm expecting like an imp to appear any second now. You hear Hiatus, and then a freaking symbols appear on the floor, and then there's like lightning and crap, and then great sitcoms of the 20th century appear. Every episode from every season, and all the commercials. You're screwed. Oh, my timer is working. How to check it? Okay, so it learned English. Yay! Uh-huh. The biggest thing is, there are no chairs. Interesting little detail. Is there anything down here? Okay. Nothing interesting there. This game does support mantling. What's that? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, nothing interesting. Let's go for the briefing. This video is going to be a bit longer than the standard because it's the intro. In fact, I might cut out certain sections. But we'll do the briefing. And the... wow, that sucked. And the weapons loadout thingy. And then we will go to the planet's surface. I think that's the way it goes. Not entirely sure. So, I will break it right here. There we go. Hopefully I can do all this intro crap in one video so you can just get a big skip session. It'll be simple. Stop looking like you're busy. It's creepy.
Ready for the briefing?
Oh, your face is really close.
Fire
I almost
when
count the
ready.
polygons. It was creepy.
We're headed for
Ah.
Sanctuary, the 5th planet in the Alara system. It's an Earth-style world with a dense
Eat the rest of
jungle
that plastic
covering.
donut. Your space
It's
anorexia
currently
is creeping me
uninhabited
out.
except for a Leandri mining operation.
I wonder if that was based off the actual, like, model. Like, someone that actually modeled for that.
A few hours ago, I received the following distress call.
This has been making faster bleeping sounds. It sounds like Pac-Man on roids.
Mayday!
Whoa, it's a GIF
This is
image.
the Leandri Station Lima 6 on Sanctuary. We're in trouble down here. The facility has been overrun by hostile aliens. We don't know what the hell
It's a trap.
they
It's a GIF
are or
image.
where they
Shut it
came
down.
from.
Shut it down.
Multiple casualties. Please assist.
Thank you.
That's it. We don't know who is attacking them or why.
It's a GIF
Let's
image.
look at the main
Someone's
base
icon.
and
Who
hold
cares?
tank.
Let the icon die. It's just a GIF image. Seriously. You see? His mouth
The
didn't move,
Leandri
matches words at all.
complex has two components.
Raised from the first Unreal. Ooh, wireframe. That's
The
neat.
ore processing unit
it's got texture
grinds
now.
up the rocks and extracts precious
Could be a
minerals.
bit bigger. Interesting.
Unfortunately, we don't
That's
have any
pretty.
blueprints of the interior.
I don't know why it's got that weird swirly thing around it. Can you make
They've
this bigger?
cleared away
Oh,
the jungle
never
and
mind.
separated the power plant from the main facility by a few hundred yards.
Okay. What's the point?
This huge
it's a beer can.
generator provides juice for the heavy rock crushing equipment.
So they're using a giant beer can as a generator?
Here
know
is
beer
the
is that
nearest
powerful.
entrance from
It's
your
impressive.
drop point.
Okay.
Good luck down there. Isaac should be waiting across the hall
Isaac
to do your
Clarke?
weapons loadout.
Is he gonna teach me about
If not,
stomping?
you'll probably find him in his cabin sleeping one off. I'll be right here if you have any further questions.
Yes, why do you have a trouser snake? It's disturbing. I'm like a car door for a second. Why do you have a picture of a sheep? Oh. That's, nice. Hello,
I
Mr. Isaac.
liberated a grenade launcher and a few frag grenades from a depot in Avalon. You want to take a look? Or
Slide
how
up.
about we brush up on your other
I like
weapons?
grenade launchers. They make things explode.
Let's have a
Please
look.
tell me about it.
The M406 grenade launcher has slots for 6 different grenade types.
You didn't tell me it shoots
Tapping your
gumballs. That's
primary
awesome.
Fire lobs out a grenade
That
that
one's
explodes on
mint.
contact.
That one's juicy fruit.
Holding the trigger a little
That one's
longer
great.
engages the timing mechanism so you can bounce them around.
That
some.
one can be
Secondary
strawberry.
fire
I
chambers
don't
the
know.
next grenade
That
type
one's
if you've
sour
got any.
apple.
If you
And
like,
that one's
I
big
can
red.
tell you about the individual grenades.
It's delicious.
Take your pick.
I can kill him with deliciousness.
Tell me about the frag grenade.
Enormous explosive power and needle-sharp carbo-steel fragments. Absolutely lethal in close quarters.
And delicious.
Anything else?
Chewy.
How
What's
about
the
this?
dispersion pistol?
The T-13 pop gun is your standard law enforcement sidearm.
Looks like it's from
Doesn't
Tron.
need ammo. Recharges from a quantum pack in the handle. Primary fire is a slow-moving energy pulse.
fill me with
Alt
joy.
fire charges up a stronger pulse until you release it. A dependable fallback weapon, but not much use in a crowd. What'll it be?
Saying that thing could blow up. It's got a quantum pack on it.
Let me
What's
see the
assault
car.
rifle? Tell me about that.
The M32 Duster fires
M32 is a
depleted
grenade launcher. Get it
uranium
right.
shards that don't have shells, but build up a nasty dust that gets ejected between clips.
Oh, it's caseless.
Primary fire spits out rounds at a very high automatic rate. Alt fire is a cluster of 5 shards packed together
Whenever it
to
runs off
form a
gas,
single, slower-moving slug.
Caseless.
The slug
Like
breaks apart when
normal
it hits a
caseless.
wall. So if you're good, you can even shoot around corners. Very effective overall.
It's kind of cool.
You can hose down an
Not gonna
area
lie.
with primary fire or deliver a single lethal punch with the alt fire.
Remember correctly, the alt
Any
fire is
others?
better than the primary. It does more damage with the 5 shots than it does with 5 shots from the standard automatic. I think that's everything we need to know.
See you later.
Alright. So, the only thing that we should need to do now is to start the mission. So I will be doing that in the next video. See you in the next video.